Cash money, baby.
You would have seen the last few videos. Thank you everybody for liking and subscribing. YouTube is flying at the moment. Now we deal in very special cars. This AMG we put up literally a couple of weeks ago. We were prepping it for a little bit for a customer that's come down and dropped it down to us. When we put it up on YouTube, Goran, say hi.
Hello.
Saw it on the YouTube channel, dropped us a message at how much. We told him it was 32.5. Before we even put the advert up, he said yes, put a deposit down straight away, and came over today to pick it up. So I picked him up from the airport earlier. He had a proper look through. Now, I am no self-confessed AMG aficionado, but Goran is, and he's been through the car. Tell us what you're going to do with it.
I don't know at the moment. I have a coupe, I have cabrio, I have a station wagon. I'm looking for saloon, and this car is gonna stay for some time here in UK, and we'll see what we're gonna do with him. I'm not sure yet at this moment what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna bring it in Croatia. I don't think so. Yeah.
And purely because it's right-hand drive.
And this is mostly for investment. I'm thinking these cars price will go up, especially now when market is bad, but in future I think the car will go up, the prices will go up, and it's a good investment, like everything else. But the car will be in storage.
Yeah. It's going to stay in the UK in storage for a little while. And obviously it's going to one of Goran's friends up here as well. There's going to be little slight improvements with it. These cars are making money at the moment. I don't think the UK is quite woken up to yet how valuable these things are. On the continent, everybody does kind of know that AMGs are pulling ridiculous money. I mean, old Mercedes in general.
Yeah, but these are really rare from that period. Yeah, so 68 coupes were made, 68 cabrios were made, 171 station wagon, and just few saloons as far as we know.
Yeah.
So they are really rare to see, and especially with 957 code. There's lots of cars looking like this, but they are not really AMGs. So this is rare, and that's something that collectors appreciate, especially if the car is well maintained and in good condition. And then this car needs few things to be perfect. We'll do it, no problem. So I think it will be, it's always such a pleasure to drive these cars. Much more pleasure than these cars today. It's so different feeling. It has a soul. How do you say?
That's it, right? Yeah,
it has a soul.
I completely agree. And look.
And the quality is, you cannot compare with today. No. The wood, real wood, the leather, real leather, you don't have that in today's 100%. Cars. There's nothing,
I can't explain. As you follow the channel, you watch what we do on Instagram. I do absolutely love these things. This is not just a business to me, this is my passion, just like yours.
Yes. Yeah.
When you deal with stuff so special and so rare, and this is particularly rare because it is a 36 and there's very few of these AMG cars. AMG are flying at the moment, like I said in the previous videos, because of the hammers and all of that. Now,
pre-merger, during merger, it's a special car, special period in the history of the company, so it's rare. If you want something special, this is it,
Yeah. We were discussing this earlier. You can go out and buy new cars now, and there's plenty of them. Yeah. And you
but in 30 years, none of those cars will look like this. No. This is like eternal design. How do you say it? It's like
I know exactly what you're saying.
Not
timeless.
Timeless, yeah. Timeless design. It's so simple but so beautiful. You know, it's not like. Cars today, maybe we're just too old.
Yeah, but that's it. No, but that's exactly it. We're driving. I got this CLA hire car that we're just driving up now, and it genuinely is a piece of shit. And they are throwaway things. We do still build special cars now. There are still companies out there that still build special cars. There are millions though. When you're talking about stuff that's hand built and stuff that's incredibly special.
But the things like this mirror is bigger, this one is smaller, and the things like this belt coming out, you have that. I know you have that maybe in cabrio, new cabrios and stuff like that, but. Back in that time, it was like a spaceship, you know. In 90s, to have something like this, 80s, it was crazy, And I don't know. For me, this design is like not too old, not too new.
Yeah.
It's, I don't know,
It's modern.
in English.
It's a modern classic.
It's a modern classic. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's an old car, but it's
still usable.
It's so the lines are. It's like art, you know.
Yeah.
It's not just like the car, you know. It's just like art, you know. When you see these lines, it's in 10 or 15 years it still will be fresh, but it's old, you know.
Yeah,
I don't know in English how to say it, but it's just beautiful cars for me.
This video is purely to show that when we do have cars in, we do ask real money for them because they are genuinely special. I know when this video went up, lots of people were like, oh my god, you're asking all that money for the car, that's ridiculous. Lots of people asked how much it was. People in the UK don't seem to understand the value on these old cars just yet. Old Mercedes in general are starting to make a lot of money, even non-AMG cars. They're coming in and they're making real money. The time is now to buy these things now before they start becoming less and less. Even the rare ones, even the standard ones, nice specs. Back in the day when you went to Mercedes, you didn't go to Mercedes and tick a box for a certain spec. You could spec everything individually. So these cars, I mean, like Goran was showing me an E320 earlier, that was an AMG.
Everything was AMG, undercarriage AMG rims, AMG body kit, everything was AMG. It's a green inside, gold outside. Crazy color, but it wasn't E36 AMG.
Yeah.
The engine wasn't E36, it was E320. It's special also for the car. It's also special car because I think it's maybe one of one. Because of who in the 90s, who would order a car in green color, in green interior and gold exterior?
Yeah.
Nobody would order that. It's crazy.
And I've seen pictures of it.
It
Looks wild.
It's one of
it looks
one.
wild.
It's like today ordering, I don't know, pink car with. It's crazy. It's a crazy combination, you know. And especially, it's even more crazier that somebody paid so much options for the car and it's not AMG. It's fully AMG, but engine is not AMG. So it's a weird car, you know. And stuff like that is always, and it will always be interesting to collectors and people like who knows about this car, you know. You can find now you go on a mobile D, you'll find those cars, C124, you'll find 50 of them that are black inside and out, you know.
Yeah.
But these special colors, and you know, that's the thing that everybody search a little bit different.
That's
you know?
it, and it makes them special. And more importantly, they carry a story, because you think back in the days, these cars were house money, this more so. Who the hell bought this car back then?
Yeah.
I mean, they're so rare.
The same car that's not AMG was like half of the price of this car. You
Yeah.
know, it was crazy. So if you want to buy a car like this, you have real money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of money, we're got some money right now, because Goran bought a load of cash. We usually do things by bank transfer, but Goran decided to bring cash, right?
Cash money, baby.
So I'm like, right, okay, cash a little bit difficult, and especially when you're dealing with like 32.5 grand, we're gonna have to. I called in a friend who owns a post office, Nick.
Hi.
He hates the camera, but we got one of these. Right? This is what happens when you got really cool friends that own really cool businesses. So now we're going to count out some cash. And we've done this before by hand, but this I'm going to use this machine. Yeah. Not with this deal, but another deal. And then Goran brings it over in a coffee thing by a plate. So right, okay, let's sort this out. This is way easier. Also, the money smells like coffee. 32.5 grand. Thank you very much, Nick. Thank you very much, Goran. Good man. Man saw it on YouTube, told him how much, said yes, books a plane, turns up with cash.
That's easy.
That's the man.
That's easy.
That's the man.
That's easy. Yeah.
That's how this is done. Now we're going to put this back in the coffee thing. And that's how you pay for an AMG from the 90s. Cash. Thank you for watching, everybody. Thank you very much for Goran coming over to buy it.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm sure we're going to do some stuff later on.
Yeah, you just, and also if you get another one like this, you call me.
Yeah, and I will do. But he's actually going to go see an E60 AMG tomorrow, because this guy is like got a serious like hard on for fucking AMG.
Yeah,
but
only this line.
Only 124s. Only 124s, because they are pretty special. Thank you for watching, guys. Thank you for liking and subscribing. The last video done really, really well. We're going to do more in-depth videos like this, and then hopefully, like Goran has a great collection back home. If Goran could do some videos back there as well.
I will do some videos. I have no time, but I will get some time, and I will try to do it now.
And we'll build this little network of people that love all this old cars, which is fantastic. Look for the next video. Thank you, Goran.
Thank you. Bye bye.